Hello and welcome to the Bredene Koksijde Classic. Today we'll be having a go at this one-day race. This time I will be controlling a team to make it a bit more interesting. I will also be talking a bit slower, as after watching my last Tour de Suisse, I did see that I was talking a bit fast, and that made it a bit harder to understand. So looking at today's stage, relatively flat the whole way. The middle is a few hills and a few cobble sections. I have made a start list for this. So as we go through the start list, we will select a team we want to race with. Let's sort by team evaluation. So to kind of quick step with Lampard, Bennett, Youngles, Hodge, Jumbo-Visma with Van Aert, Dumoulin, Ternesen, De Plus. Lotto have Ewan and Degenkolb and Gilbert. Bora have Sagan, Ackermann, Hostelberger. CCC with Van Avermaet and Trentin. Trek with Stuyven and probably Tunes maybe. UAE have Christoph and Gaviria. Phillips in there as well. EF Education with Van Marker, Bettiol, Halverson, Alpecin with Matthew van der Poel, of course. Sunweb, Matthews, Benoot. Groupama FDJ with Arnaud Demar, Stefan Kung. NTT with Michael Valgren, Nizzolo, Bosenhagen. Bahrain with Sonny Colbrelli, Matve with Mohoric and Tunes. And of course Ivan Garcia. Ineos with Kwiatkowski and Van Baarle. Sprinters probably Swift or Dool. AG2R with Nason, Dillier, and Venturini. Cofidis with Ilya Viviani, Christopher Laporte, Nathan Haas. Movistar with Valverde, and maybe Rolands. Mitchelton with Mezgec and Impey. Arkea with Buhani and Nop. And Astana with Lutsenko. That's pretty much it. So we're going to go with Team Jumbo-Visma. There's a little couple of hills near the end, and Van Aert's got a decent little hilly punch to him. So is Trentin, but let's just ride with Jumbo. Taking all 7 riders. Who did it say the favourites are? Favourites are Sagan, Christoph, Trentin, Us, Lampard, Gilbert, Stuyven, Van Avermaet, Van der Poel, and Ackermann. Let's go give this a go. As it loads, we will look up the winners of this race in 2019. Let's have a look at that. The winner of this was Pascal Ackermann of Bora Hansgrohe. He's here once again. Let's have a look at the overview on procyclingstats.com. The winner the year before was Hodge, then Halverson, Busker, Meersman, Mezgec, and then a few others who are not here anymore. And the game has loaded. Let's get into this race. Looks a bit cold with riders wearing out the long sleeves. The weather's not looking the best. Oh, some bad race day forms there. Okay, let's get our riders to the front, and we'll protect Van Aert with probably this guy, Van der Horn. Everyone else for themselves. Who does the game say is a top favourite? Philippe Gilbert. Us, then Lampard, possibly because of the cobbles. Van der Poel, Van Avermaet, Stuyven, Sagan, Van Marker, Nason, Kung, Christoph, Benoot, Van Baarle, Lutsenko, Valgren, Valverde, Colbrelli, Laporte, Bauer, and Nop. Nop, I don't particularly know. There's times 2 that as we wait for a breakaway to form. Are we going to put anyone in the breakaway? No, we'll use these guys for lead out. Vanouts on -2, but that doesn't change much of his actual stats. Plus looks good. Oh, Tennyson 78, 78. Let's actually sprint for Tennyson. Oh, I'm going to protect the person on Tennyson. Let's put Dumoulin on Tennyson. Martin looks good. Jensen looks good. And there's no one trying to break away. There's a breakaway. Bahan of Cofidus and not of Archaea. Nothing else is happening. Jörg, Mullen. Quite a boring race. It's quite rainy, so it will be more frequent falls. Who does this? The strategy for our team, and the AI reckons it's turn us into sprint and Van Aert for overall, which is what we're thinking. But of each, the breakaway is 3 minutes, and there's not much happening at all. Get to the first cobble section, we want to drive the pace, so we'll put Jensen on the front. Just increase the pace a little, just to wear some of these people out. Grandpa has created a tournament. Okay. Let's keep it going now. Just racing along nice and steadily. We don't need to do any work because we won't. What's the maps? No. What does the map say for this section? It's a 2-star. It's 2.1k long. Okay. Let's put you on the front now. Let's go Jensen. Jensen. Yeah, drive that pace. Here come the cobbles. He is the Norwegian champion. Anyone of my riders rolling back through the peloton? No. Anyone in difficulty? Not so much. There we go. Stephen Bystrom has a puncture, but he's back in the bunch already. Great. Let's put him back on. Sit in the place. Sit, maintain position. Let's get Martin to go back and get us some bottles. Everyone's jersey's looking quite dirty. There must be quite a lot of dust on that section of cobbles there. Nothing exciting happening yet. Let's fast forward up a bit more. This is a boring stage, I suppose, to start with, but it's not easy. Work our way up as I get more confidence in doing these videos. Let's have a look. Mountains are coming up a bit now. What are we going to do on these? Maybe Martin on the front, just pace a bit, or Deplus actually. Put Deplus in the front, we'll just increase the speed ever so slightly. Try and wear some more of those riders out. Bob Youngles for De Koenig. Who's De Koenig racing for? Yves Lampard, but if not, probably Sam Bennett, the Irish champion. He's sitting nice and comfortably, slowing the race down as we come towards the hills. Let's go to Deplus, not yet. Let's have a look at the map. After that we've got... Is there cobbles on this hill? Oh, there is cobbles on this hill. Okay. Deplus is going to set a good pace for us. We're going to try and drop some of these riders. Not the hill yet, so we'll just go nice and steady, 78. Driving the base. Here comes the hill. Okay, let's put it up to 81. There should be lots of riders just falling back now, as people will not be able to keep up with this kind of cobbles. Ah, Van der Horn can't. And Demar's got a puncture. He's standing still, but he will... Yep, get back in the bunch, a bit further back. Looks like Ewan's did. Does Ewan not like cobbles? Turns out he doesn't. A little bit of a split here at the back as a few riders just dropped the wheel. Slight crosswind, but not enough of one to cause too much trouble. Looks like Bennett might be caught back here. As Youngles came back to bring him up, and the bunch is just splitting more and more and more down the road. Who's out the back? No one important. Let's put the Palouse back on. After he got up the hill this last time, we'll then put him back on maintain position, so we can use him again when we get to the end as a lead out. There we go. The Palouse maintain position. Slight breakaway, slight crosswind, nothing too bad. So we will just it's all coming back together. At the very back, Mark Cavendish, Chris Lawless, Vronsky. Anyone really big here? Maybe Dan McClay, Eric Basker. Ooh, so a fall by Gabriel Collar of the Movistar. Is he going to abandon? No, he's just going to be at the back all by himself for a while. Let's speed it up again. It's going to be boring until we get to the next cobble section where we're going to push the pace once again and try to drop some more of these riders. We'll get water after this next cobble section, as grabbing water in a cobble section is not the best. And the whole bunch is back together. Here we come up to this next cobbles. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to put the Palouse on the front and we're just going to ramp the pace up a wee. I think we will. Let's put the Palouse on the front now as we're coming up to the cobbles. They're just there. Come on, the Palouse up to the front, please. There we go. The Palouse is pushing through the peloton. He's now at the front and he's driving the pace. And that didn't actually achieve much at all, I don't think. Send Martin back to get some water now. Still got Nop and Bahan out in front. Nop's got, if they were to come down to these two, Nop would probably take it. It's 70 flat, 70 sprint, but Bahan has got 72 acceleration, so if he takes them by surprise. Otherwise, there are 60 kilometers to ride. Just easy flat going. We might push the pace a bit when we get to about maybe 30 kilometers to go. There's been a crash. Who's this? Danisi, Leinhard, Nibali, and Bettiol. So it looks like Bissiger is coming back for Bettiol. Dion Smith, the Kiwi, at the back of the peloton, maintaining his position. Still 50 kilometers to ride. These boys will catch back up again. Bissiger's just off the front of the chasing bunch. So EF Education is doing twice the work with 2 riders chasing. Minute and the breakaway now only has a minute on the peloton. Nop has been attacking Bahan quite a long time. 30 k's to go. Let's start pushing this pace. Let's put Palouse on the front. 85. And we will help Trek. Attacked by Victor Campenarts. Okay, you can do that if you want, I suppose. Probably going to come down to a sprint, and there's more riders attacking. Ivan Garcia, Matthew Vanderpool. The Palouse there on the front now. He's driving the pace to bring back the breakaway. Vanderpool's out in the front bunch. That's a bit of a dangerous move with Garcia. Van der Sanders now leading the charge with Hodge, Sorrell, Turns, Nizzolo, Sagan, and then the Palouse. They've been caught, and up. Garcia attacks again with Vanderpool straight as well. Van der Sande, stop dropping the wheel. Hodge is there. They must be riding for Bennett if Hodge is up there chasing them down. Sagan now goes. He goes for a cheeky attack. Ewan in his wheel. All these sprinters are chasing already. It's a slight crosswind, that's why. Okay, let's start making our train, shall we? So we'll start with Van Horn. We'll put Dumoulin behind him, 75. Him behind him there. We'll put you on relay now. Turnison, Van Aert just in front of Turnison. Jensen in front of them. And Martin in front of him. So we've got our train set up. What's happening at the front of the race now? Morkov is chasing down Steven Kuhn. Shazy on his wheel, and then Bettiol. There's the quick step train with Sam Bennett, Bob Youngles, Adam Hansen, Ackerman, Dumas, Vivi. Why is everyone at the front here so early? Well, at least everyone will kind of tire themselves out. 12k to go. Our train's kind of getting spread out. Once we get to 11k, we will start our sprint train. There's a lot of riders attacking at the front. Let's just start now. 99. Use the energy gel. Energy gel. Didn't work. Great. $99 on to Plus now. There's a crash. We'll just have a look at that quickly. Who crashed? Smith, Haler, Scully, Boujard, Hedgenock. No one really important. 7k's to go. We'll do Milan can roll through now. Let's put the Plus on the back. Van Horn behind him. Tony Martin's ready to roll through. 5k to go. Dumoulin putting a large pace out in front. Who have we dropped in the A1 group? Anyone important? Basker, Bodnar, Peter Sagan. Oh, he won't come back from this. Sonny Colbrelli, Campanarts, Garcia, Mahoric, Tunes, Bauhaus, Laporte, Kwiatkowski, Buhani. We have a high chance of taking this now. Groves is back here, Valverde, Dool, Mezjek. Yeah, we might be able to take this. Who's actually still in this bunch with us? Ackerman and Bennett. Yeah, we'll give it a fair chance. Okay, there's Tony Martin rolling through the front, and there's an attack by Valgren. Great. Start sprinting with Jensen. Martin can sprint, why not? Van Aert can go. 1.6 to go, 1 kilometer. Go Turnison, go, 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 go. Van der Poel's there, Turnison, Sam Bennett. Third place, because Bennett takes in front of Ackerman, then Turnison, Van der Poel, Gaviria, Stuyven. Where does Van Aert finish? Back here a bit further. Minor placings will count for these riders. Duplus over sprinting Valgren for the line. Van der Horn finishes with Van der Sande, but a minute down. Who's at the very back? Stephen Bissiger. Leinhardt. Very eventful finish there at the end. Oh, I should have podiumed. Oh well. Just go to the results. So Bennett takes the sprint. We take third with Turnison. In front of Van der Poel, Gaviria, Stuyven. Pretty decent result, I'd say. But the second bunch who lost all the time is Mahoric. There's Sagan, the back of the peloton. Yes, that was a good race. So thanks for joining me in the Bredene Koksijde Classic. Thanks for joining me for this race. And see you next time whenever we do another race.